You can't see it, but I'm floating you.
Bro, I've been digging this music, so I had to log in. First of all, cheer. Second of all, this is like 80s synthwave playlist. It's on YouTube. I had to log into my Spotify and I just couldn't be bothered, you know? It's like almost 2 hours worth of this stuff. I'm definitely going to be keeping that on the playlist. Today, we're going to be clearing out a little bit more of the map. And I'm a little bit nervous and scared. I do want to get one of these Orvagro or whatever that new critter is. I want to get him ranched. Maybe get a couple of them. I'm not sure. They give us polluted dirt, which I don't really have much use for except for making dirt, which I can get from pips or from the sluggos. Yeah, I want to ranch them. Definitely want to ranch them. And meanwhile, I want to get cooling up and running so I can cool off the base to whatever temperature I want. And metal production at the same time. Maybe even food storage. Long-term food storage. If I could tie all of that into one space, I would do pretty well. And I'm looking at an area right now for it. The only problem is I'd have to clear out that entire area. And this little one pump deal that I got is working, but it's taking its time. All right, let's get into the game. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. All right. First of all, I loaded the game and check out what I seen. This is now blinding light. I do have a Jabbo in there. I don't know when, I mean, he's 13 cycles, so he's an adult. There's just too many other critters in there, I guess. There's quite a few critters in there. We might have to maybe go on a mass killing. Like, just go ahead and just kill the bottom layer. Like, at least that. Oh my goodness. And how about this side too? And is the Jabbo okay? He's fine. He's not gonna get attacked? Good. Let's do that. Oh, okay, now they're going away. The light. I don't know what happened there. Did they get some sort of phosphorite? Did somebody drop some in there or something? Why are they all glowy? Well, we're eating good tonight, guys. Hopefully the Jabbo is fine. That's a lot. I would love to have like a yeah, we gotta get these tore up, bro. I just gotta get out. I gotta get on this. So like 7, we're gonna get in here and just tear this up because that needs to go. Bro, that is so many fish. There's the Jabbo. We finally see him. Maybe he can keep a decent eye on it, you know? That's what I'm hoping. Yikes. Alright, those clams are gone. We're gonna have to replant them somewhere else. Could probably just drop... What the hell? Trapped? You're trapped? Why? There it is. Alright, well, at least she's no longer trapped. We're also digging out a lot of stuff over here. This is eventually going to get dealt with, but I think I'm going to dig out a little bit. And yeah, we are putting a lot of that water into this forever tank. I'm gonna have to do that with a few other ones as well, I think. I might just drop this one down into that one, you know what I mean? Might be a good idea. We're also doing this. Let me go ahead and get my builds on a 6. Let's just make sure that that's what we're working with. Oh yeah, those are 7s. I mean, that's a very important build. And as far as this goes, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of semi-ranching that. It's only got 11 in there. Come on now. How many do you need? Oh, you need a few. What happened with that? There we go. I wish I could make that more automatic than that. I could have, because this is kind of like a self-automatic thing. I like this. I might think about doing that for something like this from now on. It kind of just keeps itself topped up. Who knows what that Jabbo's up to? Alright, I'm just kind of letting them get this going. We got... This is supposed to be getting in, yeah. There we go. It's quite a bit of stuff that's going on over here. How's breathability doing? Should be fine, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's kind of good. It's kind of a little bit too good. It's I think it might be time for a new dupe. Ooh, baby, we're gonna get a new dupe. Okay, maybe a couple new dupes. Somehow we're making a lot of oxygen right now. That's fine. I almost want to have those set on a pressure meter. Either that or I'm going to have like something around here that just kind of works on the pressure. As far as this is concerned, I'm probably going to have to build one like right there. One right there. Then I can go back to this model. Yeah, something like that. Bro, I really need to start making some ceramic. Yeah, I think ceramic is on the menu. I do have some cold areas. 2 notifications. I think this area here is still technically cold. Yeah, let's go ahead and have... hold on. For this, we need clay. Then we need refinement. Uh-huh. Then we need a sweeper. Right there. Lead. Good, we got lead. I like lead. Lead is easy. Lead is fine. We're gonna have that then go into a smart storage. I mean... I think you need that and coal. Alright, this will need a knot gate. Ooh. Cancel. Lead. We got a little bit of lead now. We might as well. I think this has to be yet another material right there. This will need power. And this poor fish. Alright, hopefully. That should all be priority 6s. They should be able to get to that without going out of this thing, though. Alright, there goes that. Yeah, I'm not trying to build too much more, but I wouldn't mind. I mean, we have quite a bit. I'm sure of it, quite a bit of clay. That's a print, and I think I might want to take it, depending on what it is. Let's check our skills. Oh, Larry, you are pretty much full up and good to go. I'm going to get you a new hat. You can have the pyrotechnic hat. And then SpongeBob is pretty much done as well, so... What do we not have? We have 2 ranchers. I think I need... Oh, we have 3 ranchers. Should we get 4 ranchers? We could get another builder. We're an electrical engineer booster. Buff, but decreased construction. Supplying ranching with a Megatronics engineer, but it's anemic. I have no place set up for bionics right now. However, I don't think it'd be that hard to run bionics. It's just is that what I want to do right now? And I definitely don't want an anemic. I don't care how much of a Megatronics engineer you are. You're a supplying rancher anemic. Bro, in this, they're gonna get you killed. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'd have to make permissions. We'd have to get him a wetsuit. I'm sure of it. He's gonna have to get a skill. We're gonna have to have somebody making things like gear bomb all the time, which is booty. Eventually it'd be fine. They're gonna take a lot of power. I'm rejecting all. I don't like those dupes. I don't like them. Bro, none of them were really good. And I don't really want to get into bionics right now. I think that would be booty. At some point this will work. Luckily, this is what I wanted them to do. So. Looks like I'm unable to reach that. So how about a ladder right there? All right. Of course, these duties would be 7s, probably. Yeah. I'm gonna make those 7s as well, just because. You know? Get some sand in there. I'll have to come back to that, I'm sure of it. This area hopefully is keeping out. It is. It's keeping out the polluted oxygen over there right now. We're going to try to clean this up. My carbon dioxide pit is kind of down here right now, which isn't too bad. Had a little bit over here, but... And my forever carbon dioxide has a few extra gases in it, which isn't great. But, oh well. It's one of those things I could either drain it out and refilter it or not care. Alright, well this side is still kind of going. Looks like this area's been cleared off pretty good. There's still a few things up there left to dig, though. I'm surprised they haven't gotten to it. Suppose there's quite a bit going on here. I almost need a ranch jobos. You know what I mean? Almost. Just so that I could get rid of a lot more of those fish. Dude, look at that. That was amazing. Swim master for days. Okay, cat. Alright, so... I mean, this is all set up for deconstruction and all, but... the hell they're getting to it. What's up, Northern? Stop punking me out. Hydrogen's a good power source. Still haven't done any of this, so we do have a lot of commands going on. I would definitely benefit from another duplicant. Oh boy, I maybe should have gotten that dude. I don't know. Well, part of it is that I have to come over and deliver all this ore. Ooh, we got a skill point. What do we get? Squidward has one. You can be Exos. Ooh, no, you are pretty much at your happiness. I could maybe think about getting a nice little area in that they have to go through. Hold on a second. What is this? Go away. This is almost empty. I'm going to say bring in. This is fine as is. I think I'm going to top that off. And maybe dig out that part. Let's get a ladder. And a ladder. That's really the only part that I don't care about. I'm gonna dig maybe over here. So let's do a dig. Like so. Like that. And I will build a ladder all the way down. At least to there. And that should drain that part out. Eventually, when they get around to it. A lot of deodorizers right now. Alright, just leave it to them. Yay! I suppose we're not hauling any more of that oil. I don't know what we're doing with that. Is this still a vacuum? No. Just now. Let's see. Yeah, wouldn't it be bad to make some nature reserves around the place? Maybe upgrade our Great Hall. Let's do that. So our Great Hall right now, I believe what we need to do is deconstruct buildings. I don't know, let's deconstruct those. In fact, let's make that a high level, because I kind of need it done. I think I have some wood, so that would be under furniture. I'm pretty sure I researched this. No? Of course not. Of course not. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We'll get around to it once the research is made. That gives our researcher something to do at least. Hey, are we adding stuff here? That would be nice. Alright, so for ceramic, what do you need? You need coal, which we have 9 tons of, but we have wood, or we have gum wood, which is 14 tons. We have 14 tons of gum wood. That's our renewable supply. So I'm gonna say we're gonna do gum wood. Yep. That's the one. As soon as we get everything else over here. Hopefully we have a place for lead. And hopefully my haulers can actually go places and haul stuff. That's still a good amount of gas, but this right here, 100 kgs. Yeah, I guess that's a good amount of gas. Things are getting slowly converted over. That's good. I'm gonna try to increase the size of this pool. Here we go. All right, so let me not pause it. We want gumwood. Oh, we only want like 5 tons. On a 6. On a 5. This we want clay. On a 5. Let's see if any of our haulers get around to it, dude. I don't even know where that is on their list. It's not too bad. Level number 6. They might get around to it. This will be a level 1. Alright, this is going well. Yeah, I suppose all these should be level 6s now on their priorities of duties. 7s, I mean. 7s on all of those. Luckily, we should have lots of sand nearby. Alright, cool. And I'm gonna have to make some tanks for clams at some point. Definitely want to do that. Yay! So some of that's gonna work. It's fine. This is taking for a while, which is fine. We're waiting on a next print, which is going to be pretty soon, and hoping that that will bring me something new. I guess I could put a sweeper in there. Not a great area, though. I'd like to start thinking about sweeping things out that I want. Smelled flowers, that's great and all. They did get around to building all of that, but they did it without digging anything out, which is interesting. This is going to have to be prioritized a little bit higher. And so is this. So the priority construction here is going to have to go up to a 7. And the digging to a 6. Alright, so we want to dump this water that's up here. There it is, there's the print. Tidying, supplying with a handy. Decrease medicine. You know, he's not horrible. Max isn't horrible. Another hauler. Another cook. Or a building impaired green thumb researcher. Another researcher might not be horrible. Eventually I want to do something with that. Building impaired is decreased construction. Either cook. I got enough cooks. Another hauler? Maybe. None of them are into, I mean, a tidying strength is pretty good. Or tidying supply is pretty good. I guess we're gonna get Max. We're gonna name him to be named later. Ah! Alright, team. Welcome to the team. You're gonna be on skills. I'm gonna get you into, you know what? Basic swimming. Yep. You're gonna be a swimmer first and foremost. Squidward here is gonna get exosuit trained. Sandy could have demolition, but I think I'm gonna leave her alone for now. Perch, also gonna leave you alone. Larry, leaving you alone. And Bubble Bass, you can have basic swimming. Wow. Oops, there you go. Let's see, schedule. What up, Nugs? Oh, we just got a to be named later. To be named later. Yeah. Going into that time slot. Well, welcome in, Nugs. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Let's make sure their priorities are set appropriately. So they're going to be haulers. Ah! Come back. Yep, you're just pretty much a hauler. He's going to be on break real soon. Right now I'm trying to research these kind of, what do you call it? Tables. What kind of research is that? That's not even the good kind of research, bro. That's just like basic ass research. I should have had that done a long time ago. We have all these plants right over here, which, you know, is nice to have kind of close, but is also a little bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, that was our research done. So let's go ahead and in furniture. Communal table, yes. Now, what do I need for this room? This is the banquet hall. Communal tables, a decor building, a displayed ornament. That might be difficult. Okay. Let's get under furniture, pedestal, deconstruct. Let's see, how big it was that? On a 7, that's 5 tiles. I could almost get a third. I could get a third if I didn't put that there. If I put the displayed object, I think we have the ability to put that on the wall. I don't see it right yet, but I could research it possibly. Let's go into research. Yeah, this display shelf. I want to grab that. Yes, please. We might as well make it a big-ass communal table area. Looks like we're eating cooked seafood quite a bit. Yeah, that's a 7. That's fine. Gumwood will work. We have 7 empty units of those batteries. I think I might want to consider getting bionics. Especially if we go somewhere else. You're trapped? You can't go out that way? Okay. Yay! So that's fine now. And then let's get in, I guess, ladders right here. Deconstruct. That is feeding that for some reason. Do not know why. So cancel. Deconstruct. Dig out of this. Dig out of that. Alright, well, maybe they get around to it. We're gonna have some issues with these fish. I mean, I guess I could drop the fish. There you guys go. You're getting some more water. How's that? Yay, water. I'm about to drop this pool over here, though. Like, I could probably do it. There you go. Let's do it right here. I'll do that on a 7. And then we'll just go that way. That should get most of it. And yeah, there'll be some mixed liquids in there, I guess. Ooh. Or maybe I don't want mixed liquids in there. Yeah, right now it's just the salt water, but let's say I don't want any salt water. Extra liquid in there, because right now liquids, I only have salt water in there. So yeah, I would probably want to have something like, oh, an element sensor. And not gate. Hopefully that's all out of lead. Is this thing out of lead? Nope, it's out of steel. Cancel that. Let's make it out of lead. Definitely gonna want to do that. Oh crap. Of course. Well, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I mean, it's still draining. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about that. All right, that's plenty. I am. Oop. Let's not have it just drain out. Some of it will. That's fine. Could probably go in here and get this too, like, easily enough. Quite nice. Power wire can go. Still waiting on all that. Gotcha. Hey, look at that. We're finally getting in over here a little bit. Yay. Let's get one there. And I will put one there and there. Was that research? Yes. So now we have the display shelf. Let's get into furniture. Display shelf. And I don't know if I have anything to display yet. Probably not. But we shall see. Let's see what other research we can get into. I would like to get these lights. That's a little bit of radiation research. Look at that. What do you know? They still haven't finished this up. Have they started to supply it, though? No. That one does have some clay. No, it doesn't have any clay in it at all. Come on now, guys. Dude, ouch! That thing's getting radiation way too fast. Look how fast it's getting it. Okay, hold up. That's bad, that's bad. I have this on a, yeah. So that is saying, hey. Does this need to be on an AND gate? Okay, yeah. Let's get a NOT gate made out of lead. Because I would want this to be a red signal right now. Because the dupe is there. I'd want to have an AND gate. Out of lead. Yeah, no, lead, please. Lead. Ooh. This is probably best right here. Alright, well at least that'll stop this. Lead goes into there. This goes into there. Alright, now it shouldn't shoot if the duplicate is there. The only other one will be if he's over here. But if he's over here, it shouldn't shoot either because it would still be on the same signal. Alright. Yeah, that was a little ridiculous. Let's get that on a 9 on that construction, please. Yeah, I'd like to see that done. That's a little dangerous. Man, that can shoot. I mean, I guess I should get some more crude oil, yeah? Let's make that on a 6. Copy settings. Once in a while. I don't mind it. Once in a while. What up, Boomer? What up, Sandwraith? They reworked reproduction rate. Critter condos and critter fountains make critters more happy. The max reproduction rate is now 40%. That is a lot of eggs. Have you seen my pool of extra light fish? That Javo can't keep up. Come on, Javo. I almost want to tame his ass. He's eating. But, yeah. That's a lot of beacons. Well, we got 3 ranches of them, which is kind of nice. I'm trying to get other ranches going, but it's just taking a while. I need to get more dupes. I need to get more construction dupes. I got another dupe just now, but it was a another hauler. And I'm getting more dupes because I have too much oxygen, too much food. Oh, they're taking their time on this build, even though it's level 9. I thought I had a place for lead. Maybe I don't. Yeah, but too much is popped eardrums. You like the Tuglia? They can take polluted brine straight from the geyser at 95 polluted. That is cool. I have broken in a little. I'm like harvesting them. Wild harvest. How much plastic? 600. I got 600. I do need to clear this out. Look, I even had a little bit of oil down here, which is why I'm super happy Plus some oil reservoirs. What the fuck? Oh, is that the new magma? Okay, I don't know if I haven't found... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's alright. Definitely like some of the new liquids. I'm not sure about that one yet. Alright, do we have anything to put on the display shelf? Other Is this a room? No, it's just a great hall. I don't know. Yeah, it's a big map. I like the big maps. Everybody else is playing the small map. You know what? I wanted to play the big map. I don't know if I like the new magma. I hope it does more than just scroll up and wave. It does got a wave. I am a big fan of the petroleum. I mean, the oil, the crude oil. And as far as petroleum goes, I only have that one little bit, so I don't know how that works. I wouldn't mind breaking in here and grabbing some of those too. But yeah, there's the polluted brine vent. So I don't know much about this. I'm still trying to set up my power down there, which, I mean, we do have some bees over here that are producing hydrogen, so I'd love to grab that. The heat lines and the magma need to shimmer though, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I need more diggers. More diggers and builders would be really good. Alright guys, what's the plan for today? We need to find something to put on that. Can we do anything? Can we put clothing? Can we put, no, critter eggs, seeds? Anything that can be put on there? Gases. No, I don't want to put gases on there. So it's just still a great haul. Well, we got some overheating damage down there. The small frosty planet? Yeah. It's small. I mean, so small. Yeah, I did play it once. It's very teeny tiny. I don't like those maps. You never have what you want to have, you know? You gotta go to space to get something. I like a nice, enjoyable, I got everything I need on one planet. And I'll think about space, you know, at some point. Yeah, you'll be getting back to the game, but you're surviving Mars. I think I've seen that game played. Alright, well that sounds fun. I love that about streaming. You can kind of pick whatever you want to play that day, you know? Do I combine these liquids? I don't know. I don't think so. This is a nice brine tank as is, and I could drop more of that brine down later. So we'll keep this as more polluted water / salt water. I'm gonna have to do something about that salt water. Luckily, I think it goes down to the bottom. I'm digging out biomes. Trying to get some of this water dealt with. They haven't even built this yet? Come on, man. Is that your favorite? Do you like the smaller maps? They are for shorter games, too. I mean, that's nice. Have you guys done the mini-map mod? I did that live on stream. It was back when, you still had to do it on... I don't know if there's a mod now for it or not that works, but back when I played it, it wasn't that long ago. And I think it might be viewable. I could be wrong. If it's not, it should have been. Damn it, how'd you get yourself into this situation? Let's emergency dig these, please. Luckily, he can breathe. He's hungry. Oh, he's so hungry. Alright, now he can go. Yeah, me neither. Like with this map, I'm excited to see what I can do when I tear it all out. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people and they're digging around it, and I was too, you know, digging around it is nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to dig around a little bit, keeping in mind that I got to do certain things. I'm about to pop this gold volcano though. You know what I mean? Because I don't have steel, but that's a lot of water, and you know, maybe we could replenish it with other water if it got too warm. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I pop that gold volcano? I'm tired of trying to crush it in the rock crusher. I'm about to build an actual refiner though, so looks like they're doing okay over here. These probably need a priority of duty of at least a 6. Yeah, see, these are only 5s. Let's make that a 7 because, you know, we might as well fix it. And they're getting soggy feet. Ooh, we got another print. Now we can take up to... I think I can take up to 16 dupes on one schedule, because we can have up to 4 dupes per schedule. 8, yep, 16. We can have up to 16 dupes. As far as breathability goes, we still are very breathable. Gold volcano, super easy to tame. I would crack it as early as I could. Thank you. That's what I needed, old boomer. I don't need no steel. I got salt water, right? It's a big ass pool. It should take a while. I have the ability to put on steam turbines. I could make a steam room, but the problem is I don't have no steel yet. I'm hoping maybe to put it in here somewhere. Which would mean I would need to drain out more of that water. Which is why I'm also trying to open this tank up a little bit. Taming a gold volcano free desalinator. If you have a saltwater lake. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to heat it up, though, man. This is, you know, it's pretty nice area over here. It's, you know, kind of not hot yet. It's only 31°C. But it could get warmer. Now, eventually, I'm going to have, like, a cooling thing running through here, but keeping that cool with a cooling machine is going to be a pain in the butt. That's a way to tame it. I kind of make oxygen over here, you know. It's one of my pools. Gold amalgam, steam turbine. Well, I don't even have gold amalgam. Steam turbine. Self-cool with their output of gold volcano. Yeah, I haven't really built those before. You want to walk me through it? Alright, so that should be now fine, right? So when he goes... Well, he's not going to work on that now. Toilets. That's not a good... That's bad. What's going on with my toilets? Somebody's trapped. I do think I've seen it in a biome. Where exactly? I couldn't tell you. Let me see if I have any. No, I haven't found any gold amalgam. I think I'd seen a patch of it though. It's like somewhere. A lot of aluminum. Maybe on the other map. Yeah, I don't exactly know. Oh, yeah. This was my this was my coolant right here that I wanted to use. We still haven't gotten in here and done all this yet. I'd love to do that. But now that we have ethanol, I can use that to, like, keep this cold when I break in here. And I'd like to break in there. And I'd like to not have this get in my way. So let me get a ladder and a ladder. And I guess I'm going to get a ladder right there. Alright, well, we're trying. And then I'll get a ladder on that side. Yeah, we're going to try to break into this and get some free power. Double turbine setup on a gold volcano with iron turbines initially, and they never overheated. Ran at a peak. Well, that's one thing I could do. I could drop most of this liquid in here, you know, maybe not all of it, but a lot of it, and then just have like a mucin entrance to it area, which might be fine. Well, no, because mucin will steam up. I do have crude oil now, though, which is nice. I do appreciate that. Question is how much water do I want? Power. We got the steam turbines. Like, I can make this stuff out of lead. I mean, I got enough lead anyway. So we'd have one there. And then if I had to... Oh boy, yeah, no, there's no room for two. Not really. Maybe. Could be. I have to have a hell of an entrance to this place. One should do it, though. One steam turbine. And then maybe we just have an entrance to that place with a vacuum so that we can go and just pick it up when we want it. It's going to be hot. I don't know. Yeah, one should do it. Always use two to be safe. Safe. The main question is, how do I get the gold out? You know, I don't have any steel right now. I'm working towards steel. I'm thinking about getting steel. Hey, look, we cleared this whole area out. What? Nice. Oh my goodness, it's so much better. So yeah, I need to get a steel production in. Now that I got rid of some of this, hoping to dig into this. I'm hoping they finish this, because I would like to think about where I'm going to put my metal refiner. I might have to uproot these gum trees. I do have another print available right now. An auto sweeper at a max range from a volcano. Shouldn't overheat. Bro, yeah, it's going to overheat unless it's still going to overheat at like 75 degrees or something like that. Not at it's going to be hot. It's going to be steam, you know. Steam means steel. I could maybe get some tungsten. Tungsten might work. Just rebuild the equipment with gold and they won't overheat at all. Tungsten might work. Yeah, there's some wolfamite around. I don't know. What do you think about tungsten? Tungsten's easy. I'll grab that. This whole area could be dug out. Anyway, let's get that going. I'll be stream, but it'll be like 115 C, not max steam, not bad. Well, let's check it. Well, I can't do lead, but most of these things will overheat at 75 C. Well, steel will go to 200, but zinc is not, I mean, it's 75 C. Steam is 115. It's going to overheat. It's kind of an issue. All right, I think we research. Let's see what we get for the dupe. Bionics. Should I do bionics? Bionics have their purpose. They use power, though. I don't think I use them. I'm gonna grab the snack fruit because it doesn't go off. And this still has not gotten made either. Yeah, our priorities. I need some builders is what I need. Increases the heat by 50C. That's good. I always double turbine so the steam doesn't get much above 100. I think I wouldn't mind a one steam turbine setup there. I think it would be nice and compact. I just got to get a little bit of steel. They finally made this, so this would be for saltwater. Saltwater? Saltwater. Alright, let's see what happens. Cancel this. Alright, yeah, only saltwater is allowed in there now. So if anything else tries to go in, it'll filter out over here. That should be good. And it looks like we're digging that out pretty good. Nice. Oh no. Oh no, they're trapped and they're peeing their pants. Well. Shit. Alright, well, let's get one right there. It's alright, Patchy. I was wondering why it was saying bathrooms were an issue. Anybody want to do that? Sandy's just like, nah, I'm good. You know what? Just deconstruct these. They're fine now. Okay. He finally got around to building it. Well, that's something. Alright, while they're busy digging that out, we could probably mop this up. I'm gonna want to have a place to have all this polluted polluted water. Because that's just gonna off-gas stuff. Well, unless it's too pressurized. Like it's too pressurized up here, so it's not off-gassing anymore, which is nice. But you never know. And I'm gonna definitely want to be digging into this side. Why are you? Oh no, you're trapped? Okay, I got another dude that's trapped. Deconstruct. You can deconstruct all of these. Thank you very much. Yep, and made a mess. Yay! There you go. That's my fault. That's what happens when the water goes away. Let's instead put these on airflow tiles. And that way we can at least, you know, have a platform for things to fall on. I don't think I need to be digging that way anyway. Not right now. This one, maybe. Alright, I'll dig. I'll put ladders that direction. Yeah, can do that. I would like to break in somewhere over here. As far as I need power, this one could be a power source. Bro, this gold would be invaluable. I think I gotta do it. 9. Before I change my mind, get on it. Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for doing that. It should be alright. We'll cool it all off. But free metal is free metal, and I'd like to have some. We'll replace it if it gets too hot. Maybe. Or I'll just cool the entire pool. Okay, well there it goes. It's dormant. Great, let's analyze it. It just went dormant. And I think I'd seen it when it just got out of dormancy last time. So yeah, we just missed out on like a full cycle. That's fine. Well, toilet. Somebody's trapped again? Where? Hopefully not. Go to the bathroom. You need to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, Patchy. Oh. Okay. Maybe not. Oops. That's like my one and only way in and out. Got you. No wonder they were doing so much work over there. Yep. That's why I have 44% stress. Oops. Alright, well, they're probably hungry. Starvation, yeah, I would imagine so. Hopefully they'll get some food. This is been stopped up so they don't run on these anymore. That's cool. I think we're pretty good on most things. Still need to mop this up. Level 9. And then as far as stuff down here, I guess they're digging it out. Yep. Hopefully it'll be easy to separate. It looks like salt water is way heavier than polluted. Alright, so I want to have some dig commands going this way on a 7, I believe. This is gonna drop a little bit. Hold on, let me have it drop a little bit before I start doing that. Yeah, I'll wait on that. This is still not done. Wow. Can you guys get to it? Pretty sure you can. And the errands for this, 13. I think this is going to have to be a 6, and this is going to have to be a 6. I thought I had more Holland dupes, but these Holland dupes are taking their time. Maybe I need a ladder segment right there so that we can get across easier. There we go. Just need one more thing. Well, a few more things. They were having to swim. That should stop that now. Yeah, it's better, I suppose. Oh, this never got built. I guess we can do that. Okay, so this would be ceramic forever. Yep. This would be for ceramic eventually. We just need dupes to haul stuff over here, which is like number 2, come on now. Anybody gonna do it? This is why it'd be great to have like things hauling stuff places, but maybe if we don't add anything more to their list, they'll get around to it. Well, bleach stone is important to haul for sure, 100%. This is ready to seal up. So that's good. Alright, what else are you guys doing? Digging this out? There's some wolframite in here, I think. Maybe. Granite. No, maybe not. Iron ore. Alright, there's a print. Maybe we'll get a decent dupe. Ooh. Alright, this would be where I want to have my door, I think. Yeah. Maybe something like that. Mm-hmm. And then I'll put some sort of mucin right there. Or ethanol. I guess ethanol is what we're putting in there. Yeah. That's going to release hydrogen every time. No. Shouldn't. I mean, we'll get a little bit of hydrogen in there that we'll have to vacuum out. But with the 2 bottles of ethanol, should prevent that. And then I should be able to just put a ladder of, I don't know, granite or whatever. Granite would probably be best. Of course, I'm going to have to dig out those 2 pieces with that right there. So maybe not right there. Let's move it down one. Which means I don't want to do that. So yeah, something like that. I think that's good. And then we'll dig up on this side by 2. We'll have a little bit of automation. Alright, and then all that can be priority 7s. Cool. Priority digging. 7. There you go. That's what you should be doing if you can be doing. This might need to be a 7. Oh, I might have to fill that up back with water. And the gold volcano, you're going to be active in 14.5 cycles. That's not that long from now. Not very long at all. Well, I'm kind of excited and I'm kind of nervous. I think I need to move that down. All my carbon dioxide is down here, so deconstruct this on a 9. Let's get something that's probably, I don't know, right here. And we'll have a gas element sensor. Nope, gas. Not 8. Then a filter gate. Alright, that will be for our new setup. We'll need power. Oh, that's going to be great. It's right there. And then we'll need pipe. And it will also need to go through that setup, which is up here. So we'll have it just kind of going up to there. Yeah, this will be way better and less use of our power. So we can get rid of that, deconstruct. Let's get rid of all that automation, deconstruct it all, please. Yay. Oh, that's steel, isn't it? Yep, no, that's steel. Can we get a different material than steel, please? Can I get lead? Yes, please. Yep. And then make that a 7. Thank you. Print. What did we get? A digger. A buff digger. Building impaired. Bruh. They really want me to have bionics. Like, really, really, really. Bionics are nice. They can definitely get up to speed pretty quick. I'm gonna wait on that. Alright, what are other things that I am doing right now? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. I want to have a... You know what? I want to have kind of like a setup that I have over here. I want to have one of these. I want to have one of these. I want to have one of these that goes into that. Yep, and then I want this one to come out to one of these. Get me this pretty quickly. This should be a 7 as well. I would like that quickly. That would be very helpful for what I'm about to do, because I'd like to get some bottles down there. Because this is going to be an amazing little area over here. I really want to get into that, but it's minus 35 degrees, so we got to make sure that we can handle that temp. We don't have to go down there very often, though, which is nice. I like it that I've drained this tank out. Let's maybe go this way with the ladders a little bit. And I guess I'm gonna have to go up this side as well. Could probably pop all that. Smelling the flowers, yeah, smell the flowers. I mean, this is a good place for these flowers, to be honest. Let's maybe get a tile in right there. And get this dug out. This is not a big deal, but let's get that dug out. They do like to build and dig stuff near the base. And I guess I'm not taking that dupe. Yikes. Bionics. Well, I mean, I have places that I could put them. We are opening up the base a little bit more, but I need to get rid of more of these areas that aren't useful. Let's get airflow up to there, and then at least dig out that, because we don't need it. Hopefully that's on a 6. Yeah, that's on a 6. So we have that. What do we not have? We do not have 5 tons of gumwood. Errands. No pending. How much gumwood do I have? That would be gumwood. 18 tons. Is that organic? Yes. Where is it at? It's all in there. Okay, so this is where all of it's stored. I get you. Let's not have a full amount then. Let's only have 5 tons here. How's that? That way we can have some somewhere else maybe? Because if that's on a 5, or that's on a 6, and the other one's on a 6. Yep. And now somebody might be coming to put some in there, right? That's what it was. Uh-oh. Use the bathroom. That's because you were in that room. Dang it. Shouldn't have allowed them in there. They're not trained. Alright, so we're finally making some ceramic. Let's haul this stuff right here. I want to get it out of here. Yay, so this will be for ceramic. Yeah. Love it. As long as they keep bringing that clay and gumwood, we should be good on this. Yes. Alright, what else? That's spilling over, that's fine. This is now going to hopefully... It's not yet built. Alright guys, get to the builds that you've been putting off, would you? This needs to be ethanol. Enable auto bottle level 9. Thank you. You should be going to get that. Could be cleaning this oxygen a little bit better now. But I'm waiting for them to just do some of the things that I've already asked. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff they could be doing. Looks like they're hauling more than anything else. That's fine. Now that this is in here, though, I mean, I could build all the way over to there. We could then dig this down. And 4 up. Yeah. As far as this dig goes, I don't know. Looks like they could come down there, then they could come down there. There's no abyssalite there. But hopefully it'll hold. And 4 high. And 3 down. That can all go. Yep. And then a ladder over here. Okay. Nice little dig commands. I think we have our final pull on that side anyway. Down here, let's see, we should be getting that ethanol. Ethanol. Yes, we have ethanol. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit. So, that's probably a good amount. Go ahead and have that go in there. And I want to have... Let's see, let's take that off of disable auto bottle. Then I want to have 199. I'm gonna take this, relocate it to right here. And then let's go back. Somebody go grab that, please. There goes. Now we want 198. Relocate that one to right there. That's a lot of hydrogen. And I think what I'd like to do is dig out this bottom layer and get a pip in here. Most likely. Alright, let's get that one emptied. Excuse me. So we're gonna get granite ladders. Probably right here. I mean, if I don't put that ladder there, I could actually do something with that. So let's ethanol empty, level 9. Mop this up, level 9. There you go. Next, all we need to do is dig this out, level 7. And that is a vacuum, which is perfect. I don't have to worry about it. The only thing I do have to worry about is these bees getting out of here. So let's get a door. I guess iron ore should be fine. I will put it... yeah, right there. I don't think they can fly this way, so it should be okay. And I'm definitely going to need to dig some of this out. Like, that can go, this can go, that can go, and that can go. And that can go. Yep, there goes a bee. Can we please get that in? Okay, he's on it. Luckily, the hydrogen is being blocked in there. I think I am going to want to possibly go this direction with this ladder. Just so that I can dig out that. I want to have a space for all this hydrogen to go into. Other than this spot, if possible. I might even do that. Yeah. And I suppose I should put this on auto harvest on a 7. Thank you very much. No suits, huh? Still minus 30 something degrees in there. That's fine. At least they can't escape now. No, that's fine. This is great. Yep, a little bit of radiation. Didn't hurt you, did it? No? Good. Let's go ahead and put in a tile of granite. Let's see, granite. Also, I want to be able to put in gas pump. I guess this kind of gas pump is fine. We'll have that under a pressure load. Have to use zinc. I could do it as a pressure and making sure that it's the right kind of gas. Do I care? I mean, what are the gases in here? Chlorine. Right now it's 22 kgs. As long as we keep it above like 5 kgs, it should be fine. If it's above 5 kgs, pump out, right? All right, so we're gonna have insulated. Well, actually, we're gonna have regular granite. Granite. Insulated. Igneous. I mean, this could just go out the sun. No, there's water there. This is fine. We're gonna have a forever storage for this somewhere. Maybe just like right over in this area, you know? Possibly. It's gonna need power wire to go with it. Alright, well, at least they have things to do. That'll be good. We could get a pip to plant in there. The pip would plant. There's too many plants. The pip would plant right there, but it can plant there. I mean, we could maybe get another one of them setter critter traps in there. It might be nice. Yeah, itchy eyes and all. I bet. It's still a vacuum. It is. Popped eardrums and the whole bit. They haven't built these yet at all. I'm gonna cancel those. I'm gonna make this out of anything else. Igneous. Sometimes old blueprints just do not want to get built. All right, so I'm gonna get a little storage bin in here. We're gonna pull down any Saturn critter traps we might have laying around. If I have any, I definitely want to put a pip in here and try to wild plant another one. There's those ladders. That's what we're talking about. Now we don't necessarily have to get wet. Of course, I made a slit stone one. Oh well. In about 15 minutes, I'm gonna take a BRB, take out the dogs and stuff. I can stream until 2, almost 2. All right, well, that is actually going quite fast. As far as running power for this, what kind of setup am I gonna do? What up, Rox? Do you need that BRB now? She might. Hey, we got this dug out pretty well. I could get this water now next. Let's maybe think about getting ladders across here. And I could probably dig out a few more things, you know? Just for the basics of it. Sure, we got plenty of wood. Yeah, wood. Now, how much ceramic do I have? I have toe code ceramic. 3.7 tons of it so far. I mean, this would be a great little power source. I don't mind it at all, at all. Let's see, we mopped up all that polluted water. Let's mop up all this polluted water. Because I'm about to go into this biome next and maybe start taking it down. Who knows? I keep saying I'm gonna do that, but I haven't yet. Still waiting on, yeah, do I want a bionic? Not really. Digging is nice, but he's building impaired. What kind of, crap is that? Reject all. Let's get a new one. What up, redneck? Hey, how you doing, my friend? Do you have any ideas for a displayed object in a Great Hall in order to make it a better version of that? What is this? Radiations? Yeah, probably somebody over here. Are we making mealwood anymore? No, we're not. We were, but then I got rid of it for a while. It was really cold over here. What's the temperature now? 16. Maybe I could. Anything drops from the story thingies? Yeah. That would probably be a good idea then. Alright, I'm gonna take a small BRB. I'll be right back. I think you need to update that. Probably. The contest flyer on the BRB says just a second. Really? Damn it. Thank you. Appreciate that. My bad. I'll have to get on that. I do have it here somewhere. Where is it? No, it's not that. Is it that one? Boom. Boom. There it is. Right there. July 1st. You know what I have found playing this map? It's going to be really hard for people to try to ranch pips and hatches. Because there's so many other things to ranch. You know what I mean? That is going to be difficult. You're going to have to choose. What do you think? I think it's going to be difficult. Like, maybe pips, right? You could ranch some pips instead of ranching the slow goes or whatever they are. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. All right, so I did pop the gold volcano. It's dormant. It's not cooled in any which way. I do need to figure out what I'm going to do with that water. I could pump it out. I'm already pumping out the water in here. If I do that, I might have to have a way in there to grab the gold, which is fine because I have crude oil. I could make a double vacuumed out area easy enough. So I wouldn't do any heat exchange, but then I'd have to also put like a Atmos suit dock right there so that they could run in and grab the gold without getting scalded. Can I fit all that? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it doesn't fit all that. Because the turbine, which I don't have enough metal for now, I guess I got rid of all my lead. That will take up 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll actually go to right there. That's the turbine area. And then we'd want to have a Atmos suit dock, a checkpoint. Uh-oh. That would be a blob. Yeah, no, I don't know how I'd do that. Unless I could only have a 4. I could bring it back by 1. Yeah, it's really critter heavy on the aquatic. Yep, for sure. I think, maybe even a honorable mention would be they ranch the other critters as well. And obviously I'd have to change these over to igneous rock as well. That's what I'm thinking. As for the power thing, it's gonna have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is gonna have to be the checkpoint, the Atmosuit dock, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one is right here, so it's only gonna have 4. It might be okay. Self-cooling? Maybe. Could we even do that? I mean, the area around it's not that warm. Does that count? It's not gonna get that hot, is it? No idea. Anyway, let's see if they can build all that. Why not? Maybe I want to drop some of that water though. So maybe I don't want to build all of that yet. Let's yeah. I don't know. Fire still can't. Oh yeah, you can't see the screen. Sorry. Now you can see it. So I'm thinking I'm only gonna have 4 of the vents on the steam turbine available, so that I can get an Atmosuit dock and an Atmosuit in order to get in here, so we can grab it. That's the thought. It should be fine. It should be fine. Hopefully, it'll be fine. And I'll need to drop some of this water down. In fact, maybe I push it out. Let's cancel this part. And, ooh, yeah. We're gonna have to dig down here, like on an 8. Yep, and that's, well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's probably fine. Okay. That's why I like the big maps, you know? The big maps, at least you could have room. Also, I'm thinking, you know, if we do a big map, there'll be room in order for people to do ranches, hopefully. Let's continue going this way. How much water do I want to leave in there is the question. I think I could just dump it out the other side, you know what I mean? I'll just go ahead and finish this off. And then what I'll end up doing is, if I want to have it to be just the one level, I will go ahead and dig out this amount right there. And then I will just deconstruct afterwards. Yay, did we research? Ooh, we're gonna do some radiation research. Now check this out. So as the dupe was over here getting the research, this thing kept shooting at it like constantly, because every time he took one off, it was already ready to go. This thing is well, it's disabled by that right now, but it's getting, where is that? 19,204 rads a cycle. I was like, why does it keep shooting? And so we got all this solid nuclear waste just sitting there. Yeah. I had to put in a buffer now so that when it's actually being used, let's see, errands. When it's being used, it turns it off with an AND gate now. That was crazy. This is still not going. They're thinking about it. Okay. So if this is above, I'm going to say 5,000, which it is. It should turn on, but we don't have a place for it to go yet. Originally, I was thinking over here, but I really am kind of thinking I'd like my metal refiner kind of close to the base. This wouldn't be horrible. This is pretty much done. Yeah, we're just kind of digging this area out now. I might have to move some of these guys, but yeah, that'd be nice. You're on the small map. It's not only a lack of space, it's also the lack of material. No metal volcanoes rough. Yeah, I'd imagine. Is it guaranteed no metal volcano on the small map? Because that's bullcrap. I wouldn't want that. If I had to vote, like, metal volcano or no metal volcano, I think I'd vote for metal volcano on the large map. I've got at least 2. And I know where another one is on the teleporter planet. Alright, I want to definitely need some refined metal. Let's go ahead and refine this gallium to lead at least 50 times. Alright, this door can go. Off that. We no longer need it. Let's deconstruct. Let's dig out. And I can just kind of continue on with that. Let me get a low priority, like a level 1. Like you have nothing better to do with your time. You can probably get all that stuff out. Ooh, we got something we need to dig over here, though. There we go. A little bit of sand. All right, now that we've gotten all this clean oxygen, you know, it's really nice. We're pretty well pressurized. Oh yeah, this was going to be set up. This is going to be for oxygen. Hold on. Can I go to breathable gas? Oxygen. For 30 seconds. Go. Power. Let's see, power. And then it needs to reach up here. Just snip that. Should be fine. Here we go. That should give some fresh air to some of those critters down there. Right, and they built all that, so I think we're good to dump out some of this water. Let's do these 3, please. Oh crap! Right on top of my my pump that I just set up. Well, there it went. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I could give up some of these plants. I don't think I need all of them. We'll see if they get around to that. This was going to be for Saturn critter traps. Do I not know Saturn critter traps? No, I don't. Alright. Metal refining. Base cooling. I would like to do that now. Deconstruct. I'm gonna need some sort of refined metal. Critter traps, you ain't telling me this can be a... What? Critter traps? I don't need critter traps. You don't need no critter traps. There's no critter traps needed here. We're just trying to, well, I do need to get the critter out of here. I don't need no critter trap. Did I say I needed a critter trap? God help me if I did. Would like to get everything out of there. Including the critter. I mean, that's a full ton of water on the bottom. That's going to be quite a bit, right? Let's see. I can go ahead and dig out all this stuff now, maybe. Let's get... Yeah, we'll get it over here. Cancel that. There we go. Let's also get a ladder all the way across. Oh boy, I need to get that dealt with relatively soon. Of course, there is no vacuum in there, so obviously I'm going to have to pump it out now. Yeah. Awesome. I think we're ready to close this up. Yeah. Let's close that up. It's a full 1,000 and an extra 100 on top, because why not? Let's deconstruct these four. Don't need those. Was I researching? I didn't really... Oh, yeah, I was. Oh, and I totally missed it. Shooting over there. Hopefully it didn't shoot a whole bunch. Anyway, we could make a shit ton of diamond with that. Where was I at? Oh, over here. Now, can I build one of these? No, I cannot. I have gaskets. Oh. We'll get that. Mop that up. Let's maybe dig all of this. We don't need it. Come on, good dupe. Farmer, tidying operator, researcher sewer. Bottomless stomach. Well, if they were also a binge eater, maybe. Because we do need a pearl. Yeah, no, nothing I could really, you know, live without. Can't live without, I mean. Alright, so what I'm looking for is some metal. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I need a lot of metal. Lots and lots and lots of metal. Pound on it faster! Dr. Gill, what are you doing? You're refining metal, I hope. You're refining zinc. Well, it is closer. How are we doing on our, where is that at? Not reed fiber, not edible. I want to have... Oh crap, that would have been under industrial... No. Raw mineral, there it is. Ceramic, 8.9 tons. That's not too bad. So this setup, I would want the room below it to be at least 4 high. I would want ceramic above it. So this was the floor. I'd want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, 6 is not horrible. I might have to set a few things up. But technically 4 would work. Because I'm not going to make glass, I don't think. I'm going to try to ranch clams. So I won't need the glass factory. But I would like to have at least 1 metal refiner. Maybe 2. 1 to make iron. 1 to take the iron. Yeah, 2. I think 2 would be good. So let's actually do it here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And that's ceramic. Yep. Of course, I want steel there at some point. Don't have any steel yet though. So what am I doing with that? I want to convert like regular water into really, really hot water. Is that it? Because I had some over here that's kind of cold. Not really. 13 degrees. 12. So it's not horribly warm. Take this water and make it into... Which means I'd need all of my gas over here. Actually, I could just hook it up straight up into a few of these... oh yeah, let's do this. Hold up, I got it. We'll just hook it up into these canister fillers. All right, that will work. Alright, and I already have some hydrogen other places, so let's talk about maybe getting a pump. Where's the coldest? I mean, I'm hoping that I don't need to do this very long. Because we do have crude oil. So technically I can get it up and running, but what I want is... Yeah, we're actively digging in it right now. Let me get plumbing. Oh yeah, we did have this cold area too, but I haven't gotten into that yet. That would be very handy. Ooh, I do like that. Let me cancel that pump. Cancel that. Let's tame this. Let's put that in here. I guess it's going on this side, and then we'll have the hydro sensor right there. Yikes. And we'll dig out this. Let's get... We don't need ceramic, do we? But if we do keep ceramic, it would definitely keep it cold. I think igneous rock would be more than enough here. Of course, we don't really need to go over that direction, do we? Okay, and then I'd want it... Well, how high do I want this? Excuse me. Cancel that, cancel this. I think I only wanted that high anyway, so that'd be... Yeah, this would be high enough. If I put that there, they can't get through, so that's fine. We'll just do it like this. Power wire. Yikes. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. All right, that's decent. For some reason, we're not able to get over here because we haven't dug this, which we should be able to do. It says it's unreachable. Interesting why that is unreachable. Hold on, where's the dude? Yeah, that is unreachable. Because of this. Okay, I see what the problem is. Already 8 on that, please. And then we should be able to get down there, no problem. Hopefully. So that we can do these things. Got you. Oops. Didn't see that. So this way we could technically put a power setup anywhere we want, which is what I want to do. Probably somewhere over here, I guess, at least for now. We'll have a station. Actually, it's refinement. Let me get a bin for refined carbon, lime, iron. I might need some iron ore, even. And that is just making ceramic. I love it. What else are you guys doing? You're not hauling that stuff, are you? Okay, well, setting this up is important, too. And then we need power for this. Power. Yeah, I suppose. This one doesn't have enough stuff on it, does it? There we go. Now it should have power. This is getting kind of low on water. Could maybe drain that tank. I forget what she wanted. She wanted, like, really good food. Which I still have not done yet. This needs to have a ladder that goes over there so that we can actually harvest some of that stuff. What are you up to today, Redneck? You streaming yet, or you just waiting on me? I should be done at... Probably should be off of here by 1, to be honest. Take out the dogs. I gotta go get nugs at 3. Having this stream a little earlier than normal. But I've been posting it on YouTube, so trying to get used to that again. Waiting on your pizza to reheat. Nice. Have you started ranching these guys? The ore holes? I mean, shearing them for iron. Is it iron ore? I mean, that's okay. I just want steel. Fuck longevity. Alright, one power is going to give me another power. This is going to give me all the hydrogen I want. Which will be real nice. As far as the gold volcano. Oh, hell yeah, that's my favorite track. Let's see if I can do that. Yes, I can. The steam turbine. I'm going to make that out of lead. Something like that. And then let's get a station. This is going to be a suit dock. We're going to make that out of lead too, I think, because we have some lead. Then I'm going to grab a checkpoint, also out of lead. Then I'm going to have like a ladder that goes down. Yep. As far as this cooling, I'm not even sure. How are we going to cool that? Well, I could cool it with something else, I guess. I am wanting to make an actual cooling thing somewhere. But, self-cooling? Possibly. What do you think? Self-cooling? With that Mukin would probably not flood it. You're not ranching anything yet. Just figured out your O2 problems. Only it's cycle 80-ish. Yeah. Well, I don't have any room to surround it, unfortunately. That whole room is going to have to be a decent temperature or else. I mean, what's the worst that happens? It gets a little bit warm. It's going to put its heat out and into the environment, right? How hot can it be? It should be fine. What if I... Self-cooling, huh? Do you think I can self-cool this? Or am I going to have to put some sort of thermal aqua tuner in the side of this damn thing? I might. I mean, I could. We're trying to get steel right now. So this will be my steel production. Although I was getting this liquid over here I was hoping for. Not a fan of self-cooling, but for Gold Volcano, it's so little heat I could work it. Yeah. The problem is it's open air. I can't like surround it and put a whole bunch of liquids in it, you know? Not if I'm gonna go in here and grab stuff, you know? So I need to get some crude. Do have some crude. Let's make sure that this is no longer accepting crude. Copy, paste. Let me guess, you don't have any in you? No, he doesn't. Cancel that. Just fill it all the way up, please. Alright, now 199. I mean, that's going to spill in the water a little bit, but, you know, that'll allow us to get a little bit of that back. I get down here and mop that up. Empty that, please. Do I need to get another one? Probably not. Naphtha might be better. Let's mop that. Let's mop this. Nice. But that's the one that I want right there. Relocate it. This salt water, empty it. This crude oil. Relocate it. I guess over here. That's fine. I'm gonna need to get some sort of gas thing in here that's then going to pump out this oxygen, or whatever this is, down to there. Power that up. Maybe cancel this one part right there because it's going to have a bridge. So that it knows which way it's going. Oops. Cancel all of that. Just cancel it. Crap. There we go. That should work. This one can be emptied, please. And now that is not a vacuum, but I guess we could put in that same mechanized airlock situation right in there, and maybe just a little bit of wire and a signal switch. Make this out of lead, please. There we go. That should help vacuum it out. I mean, I could also really nicely separate the heat that's in there, you know? This will need to have some sort of insulation, though, and come down. I just put something somewhere. Oh, yeah, right there. Cancel that. Alright, now we're just waiting on all of it. But that should be the gold volcano semi-tamed. Looks like we have all the hydrogen we want. We're ready to go over here. Let's get in 2,000 of lime on A7. We want iron ore, or iron. I guess iron ore. On a 7, we want that as a 2,000. And then we want refined carbon. 2,000 on a 7. Let's go ahead and get the power for it. Let's see. Here we go, hydrogen. These each do 800 watts, so we're going to need at least 2 of these. I think I want to do 3. I think they're going to be pretty much on demand, which will be nice because we're going to have the canister drainer right here out of lead. Put mesh tiles all the way across. Let's have gas pipe going in this way. I should probably have a battery for it just so that I can stop it. Or, let's see, that enables and disables. Power. Where's the smart battery? There it is. We can make that out of lead as well. There we go. That will at least get this going. Let's get power for it. We'll do heavy watt This heavy watt wire would be fine. Heavy watt, not conductive. Where's the regular heavy watt? There it is. That's fine. As far as lights go, we'd like to have some of those. Furniture. Ceiling lamp. With a, what do you call it? Automation. Dupe motion sensor. Let's see. There's that, and I'm just gonna power this. Actually, you know what? This could be powered with this. It doesn't matter. There we go. Let's do that, and then I just gotta get some water in there. So let's get a pump down in this area. Regular pipe going up. And then we'll have this probably just dropping over here. I just need to get some steel. I don't see them doing many. Ah! Scared the hell out of me. Farmer, operator, a builder, supplier. I like it. Building and supplying. You can also be doing some digging. To be named later. Skills. To be named later. You're going to be a constructor. Constructor hat. We need to maybe do other ones too. Let's do Dive Master, Dr. Gill, you're fine. Gary, I think you're good. No, improve Gary, yes. Maybe Swim Master? Swim Master. Larry. Larry's good. Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff could be sustainability. Patchy. Could go down demolition, could go down hard digging. I'm good. Patrick, you're fine. Hirsch. I mean, I think you're good. I mean, you can go down the strength thing if you really wanted to. I'm good. Sandy. Sandy's fine. SpongeBob is good. And then to be named later too. You can now, you're a hauler, right? Improve carry. Improve strength. There you go. To be named later is a construction person. You're going to be going on, let's see, this one has 3 dupes, 3 dupes. This one has 4 dupes. I guess you're going on this one. To be named later. Your priorities are going to be digging and building. There you go. Hopefully they'll get up to speed quickly. Because I could use it. They're going to be slow in those Atmos suits. Looks like we're getting all the things over here we wanted, though. This should hopefully be vacuuming out. Yep. Eventually we'll get in there, I guess. Did I give this thing power? Absolutely not. There you go. There's the power. My first little refinery at cycle 201. Mark this moment. Cheer. Come on, steel. I need it. With steel, we can now get our, we'll be able to get our food more in order. That thing is almost empty. I might have to worry about that soon. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to drain the other one. At least this side. Let's drain this side. Yeah, that should be alright. Hopefully this is the priorities. Lots of fish. I mean, we do have enough food. I can only imagine if we don't have to worry about spoilage, you know. It's just gonna always be forever in a vacuum state. That'd be great. Alright, so if I want to have a place that's so cold that I could run a vacuum sealed, like, food storage place, that'd be awesome. Ethanol can kind of do it, right? How far can ethanol go down in temperature? Oh yeah. Minus 114. So I could use ethanol for cooling. I don't know if I'd want to cool my whole base with ethanol, but I could use it in a smaller amount. And then have other things cool with it, possibly. My goodness, that's taking a minute. We now have 13 dudes. So hopefully. No research focus. What do we want to research? Tubes? I don't have enough plastic for that yet. That would be a fun thing to have. Maybe. Rad bolt containment would be nice. Stores the rad bolts. I wouldn't mind making diamonds, I know that much. You know what? Let's grab some research. Man, let's take a minute. Alright, this is the build, guys. Right here. This is what we're doing. Luckily, I was able to fill that back up. We're hauling even more of that water out now. I can safely come in here and maybe grab some of this biome, but I don't want to deviate from what they're doing. And that refrigerator is pretty full of food. Yeah, let's go get some more of this. This, whatever this is, I don't think that's gonna work out for me, okay? Let's get me some more of this. Let's get me 50 of this. I know I have that ore nearby, so somebody should stomp on that. This is working well. They are sleeping there, or is that a narcoleptic nap? I have no idea. A refrigerator in that economy? Yeah, full-on refrigerator, bruh. With automation and everything. Look at this. Oh, I did see a different base kitchen that I want to try. I think I'm gonna have to tear all this out. I don't like it. It's all messy. The only thing I'm waiting on is to ranch the slow goes because I haven't even started yet. I did on another map, but then I got lazy about it and I decided I didn't want to do it on this map yet. And I just haven't gotten to it. And now I've kind of, you know, had to get radiation research going. Now I got a little bit too much radiation. You know, it's fine. It is what it is. It comes with the territory with shine bugs. I thought it was hilarious though that this pool is very bright as well. If you go to the brightness, well, it's not now, but it was like super bright there for a second on load up, like they had all gotten fed or something. The Jabbo is in there. I guess he just can't keep up. I kind of want to ranch more Jabbos. All right, guys, how you doing on this stuff? Is it just the lead? The lead is hard to get to? Probably. We're probably having to go somewhere very far away to get it. Yeah. That's probably what it is. Alright, well at least now the water is getting pumped up. Wow, that's painfully slow. It looks like they should be caught up. I mean, I don't have you doing much else right now. Some people might be hauling. More Atmo suits, yep. Do I not have a place for lead? Let me double check. That galena, which I have none of. Aluminum ore, steel. What's left of it? Plastic. So I have nothing in there, even though it's calling for it on a 5. It's not a big thing, but data banks. Okay, I do have some of those. That's on a 9. Pearls. I have a few of those. These are some of the ores, or, yeah. Igneous rock. Obsidian, sandstone, sedimentary, and silt. Yeah, lead. I don't think I had one for lead. Iron ore. That's so that I can crush it over here. I guess I'll put one right there. We'll make it for lead. Actual lead, we want that on a 6. Come on now, get you some lead. Alright, hopefully somebody will get that. As far as lead goes, that would be pretty far down in here. I think we do have some lead available. It's not a lot. And I did make some lead before, I believe. So there's that. We have nosh beans that are available. We still haven't really came in here and did this too much, but at least we're available for this. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at him. Oh, you need some Atmo suit training for sure. Did we research something? We got achievements. Oil slick. Sweeter than honey. Gotcha. Oh yeah, he's building in here. That's awesome. And we could keep this place cold with the stuff that this puts out. Oh yeah, he's brand new. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't allow him down here with the Atmo suits, you know? It's definitely kind of killing the mood with using one of my Atmo suits for that. But at the same time, he's getting practice. All these nosh beans? Bro, I want to make something with that. Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do right now? Can I make edamame? Yes, I can. Can I make that forever, please? Which means I want to have this have nosh beans. Do I want another dupe? Cooking, building, operating, tidying, decorating. No, I don't think so. None of those. None of those, thank you. Oop. Alright, so hopefully we're gonna have like fancier foods now. Which is, I think, something that she wanted. If I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and mop that up. Mop that up. Mop that up. We can get in there. Alright, this is finally going in. Alright, cool. Let's make sure that it is somewhat... You know what? I'm gonna make it somewhat insulated from the rest of the world. How's that? I want to make sure you're going in there for the right reason. Well, we finally built the steam turbine. Huh? Why are we on this wheel? Can we disable this wheel? I don't know if I can or not. Disable building. Yeah, let's do that. Oh my goodness, look at him go. Did you see that? He made this edamame. I have no way to make that go over there, but can I give this to this lady? Hold on. Enable delivery. What are you asking for? She's wanting sushi rolls. Okay. Can I make sushi rolls? That is the fish fillet with the lice loaf. Yeah, I need to get lice loaf, which means I need to start ranching these slogos. Slogos would be fun. I kind of need to redo this whole kitchen area. Hold on a second. Let me check on some stuff here. 1 second. 1 second. I need a BRB. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, man. Have a good one, redneck. Have a good one. Have a good one, redneck. Have a good one. I think it's time for me to redo this whole area. 1 second. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, this is what I want to look at. That's not a good one. Yeah, why don't I have all of that? Okay. Wow, I'm gonna have to really rebuild a lot of this shit. Okay. I do have some things that are breaking over here. That is my oxygen setup. This needs to move, possibly. But I really do need to think about ranching them snails. Could maybe make a little snail rancher thing over here. Wouldn't be too bad. This was gonna be like where I wanted my metal refining for like ever and stuff, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not so much. This whole area over here where I'm putting it now. I mean, technically we could, but then the cooling for the base is really, really far away. So no, I'd rather this only be temporary, but it is taking a minute. All right, let's stay over here and wait on these pieces. Looks like this is going to be erupting soon. That's not great necessarily. Let's prioritize this by 8. Yeah, let's get those done. Kind of important now, yeah. Thank you. That should be a vacuum. We need to deliver a suit here immediately. So that's a 9. And I don't even think I have one available. So I'm gonna get one. Yep, hopefully somebody will make that. Oh yeah, this needs power and oxygen. Alright, this can go there. Actually, let's have it go out like so, because this needs to be deconstructed. That needs to go. Hi, rocks. All this needs to go. Oxygen into there needs to come in. Okay. Alright, that should be better. That should be way, way better. Let's get this on the priority of construction 7s. Yep. All this can be 7s. We already dropped some gold down there. Look at that. Amazing. Nice. All right, now we're just waiting on oxygen. Which shouldn't take too long. And that's a vacuum, and all that is a vacuum. Yeah, Rox, you ready? Huh? What's up? What's up, dog? Hmm? Alright, well, hopefully that will get all nice and full, and we'll get that working. This over here is still not available yet. Most likely, because we still don't have lead. Let me turn down these. Like, these need to be 5s. Alright, those can be 5s. There you go. Need to bring in some lead. Not bad, not bad. That's good. That's a good amount. Come on, I want to get some steel. Oh my goodness, look at this poor person in the atmosphere. Oh my goodness, do we have any skills for you? To be named later, Squidward, you do have some, but no, we're not going to use you. I think everybody else is pretty much perked out. Yep. How much of the ceramic do we have? 18 tons. That's actually pretty good. It's nice that we're making quite a bit of it. Looks like we're getting some nosh beans once in a while. This is taking a while to get out of there. I'm gonna have to move everything out of here like this. Not like that. That's gonna take a while. Oh my goodness, I just got way too many things happening right now for this. But this has to be like a little late. Come on, guys. Seriously. That's what we're doing. That's what I need done. It's like a please and a thank you. And I need to possibly get rid of everything that's in here. Oh, let's see. Ranching those guys, huh? I really didn't want to ranch them on this side, you know? Not my ideal location. So what is she getting? Sushi rolls. She's got to have 36,000 calories of sushi rolls. Which means we need to ranch these mucin dudes. And I got wires that are breaking on me. It's not good. Luckily, the gold volcano should help out quite a bit. And it looks like we did get in there and get some of that out. So we have gold now, so let's keep an eye on that. Let's go rubber gaskets. I don't need that. Plastic I do have a little bit more of. That's nice. How about gold? Yeah, gold we have here. That's going to be awesome. We're going to need a lot of that. But I think we're okay to grab gold whenever we need it. Alright, so then if we're doing that, how's this going? This is going well. Alright, here we go. Okay, dog's not ready to go out yet. Let's do this at a 95-60. Just gotta wait for a little bit more wire here. Alright, I believe this is gonna be on a 6. Alright, here we go. This right here is gonna be for unbreathable hydrogen 9, enable auto bottle. Let's go. And then I want to have iron ore to iron to, let's say, 40. 40 of that. Come on, let's do it. That's what I'm talking about. Now this should be getting an errand. SpongeBob, huh? The cook. The cook is gonna do it. Great. Maybe. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. He's thinking about it. Here he comes. He's getting the last suit, huh? There it is. No, somebody else is gonna get it now. Something says it's unreachable. I don't know how it's unreachable. Oh, because we don't have a suit ready to go. Alright, somebody should go to do it. Bro, somebody get on that, huh? It's ready to go. Somebody make some iron. Shouldn't be unreachable. Okay, Gary's on it. He's gonna do a fabricate. Got you. There he is. Now we're making something. Yay, it's making iron. That's exactly what I need, yeah? The water coming out is 52 or 53 degrees. Let's get... whatever is this? Ooh, suit-wearing digging. Suit-wearing digging researcher. I mean, that would... cannot do building errands. What's my oxygen like? Hold on. It's actually alright. I think I'm good. I think I'm good for right now. Let's just get the food. Already got two to be determined later. Although I am looking forward to getting some more skills on some of these dupes. There we go. Keep that working. Yeah, that's gonna be warmer, but hopeful that... fucker with your narcoleptic nap. Hopeful that we'll get enough to make some steel. Need to make a lot of steel. Once I have steel, then I can do the aqua tuners, then I can make my own heat. Then we don't have to worry about this setup. I can revert to a different one. That's the idea anyway. 103. Hey, look at that, making edamame. That's crazy, dude. I mean, what else you gonna do with the nosh beans? Or they're free nosh beans, might as well. We got so much food. I was looking at this refrigerator. Or this kitchen. And I don't think it's deep frozen or anything. That's the only issue with it, you know? But other than that, it looks really nice. So, I think I would like my stuff deep frozen. That's what I want. Let me get a ladder going this way. Crazy, we're making sushi, bro. I mean, we have plenty of food. Plenty of food. Then this. How are we doing on our iron? We have 400 iron. And that is kind of low on the people's priorities. I'm pretty upset about it. You know, like, come on now. This is what I need you to do. Let's check out our achievement. Might as well. Don't know. I guess it's an old one. Alrighty. Well, I don't know why this wasn't being dug, but you can dig that. And that is a 9. It shouldn't be unreachable to most people. I guess we could deal with the gases that are coming down here, but that should improve a little bit as we're digging out. I'm surprised we haven't filled up on our bleach stone storage yet. We might have. Bleach stone. What is this? No, I mean, we only got 5.8 tons of it. It's not that much. Yeah, somewhere where we could just have our food all the time would be awesome. Like maybe just hanging out right here on the wall. Wouldn't that be something? It could be flash frozen and put into a vacuum. That'd be dope. Yeah, we're wasting a lot of food. Lots and lots and lots of food. Alright, what else? Are you guys doing this at all? Come on now. 35 more times? Unreachable. Patchy. Patchy's the one that really wants to do it. Here's Patchy. Patchy would love to. Patchy doesn't have a way out. Alright, Patchy. You know what? We're gonna allow everybody that's not a to be named later. Yeah, you know. You know. Everybody else, yes. Let's go. Alright, now Patchy should be able to go down there. Because I'm pretty sure that he's got some suit sustainability now. Yep, Patchy's current errand. Let's go. Hey, it's what he wants to do. He's living for it. He's happy to do it. Ain't no big deal. We're gonna make all of this iron. Oh, it's so much better to have iron being made this way. 32 times. So now we have almost a ton. And I'm still gonna have to turn that all into steel. My oxygen inlet could be in different locations, but as far as gases go, I still have this humongous pool over here that I might want to start thinking about draining as well. Might want to start thinking about having another one of these for over there eventually. It's a lot of water. A lot of water. Or do I want an actual tank up there, you know? Maybe. Like a tank up here would be great. You can have the clams and stuff. But I mean, I got this hot oxygen vent right here I want to deal something with. Alright, so somebody's making iron. 28. Temperature wise, yeah, it's getting a little bit warmer on that side, but we're pretty cold over here so far. Yeah, I think I still probably will maybe tear some of this out. Like, where am I gonna put those guys? Here we are sucking this dry. It's kind of like you gotta kind of go where it is, you know? As far as breathabilities, 1700s, 1900s, a little over 2000. It's pretty decent breathable. And if I wanted to start changing this over to conductive gold, I could. What I'd like to do is start to change these over to, what is it? Yeah, this. So gold. And we're gonna go this way with it. Something like that. I would love to see that. And that's out of gold, so we might see somebody go in there and get some gold. Yeah, there's the rubber going in. I don't know, it might be nice to get a little bit of new stuff in. This is gonna be way better. I'll have to wait for the tide to come back up so that we can reach the rest of that. There's a poke shell in there. Maybe I need a ladder down there, you know? Why not? Excuse me. Looks like this guy's ready to be harvested. Somebody hopefully is on that. And it is looking like we are doing this pretty good. I'm liking it. Yep, we're up to 1,800. We got 21 more to go. That's gonna be awesome. Alright, insulated wires going in nicely. Except for that we can't get down in there. 1 second. And that should help. Bro, so much fish. 64 tons of phosphorite. Yeah, I haven't really worried about phosphorites or anything like that for, I don't know, ever. Crazy how that works. I mean, I know that I need it, but I know that I get it. Enough to not have to worry about it, which is kind of nice. We are up to a little over 2 tons of iron now. As far as the gold wire goes, my goodness, we're just trying to get so much of this fish. I almost wish that I could have like more automation on this fish that I'm constantly getting. Really don't know if I need another dupe. An operator, a doctor, or rust. I'll take the rust, thank you very much. Alright, there goes some of the other gold. Great, now that we have that, let's go ahead and snip this. Yep, gold. Well, for one, we are not taking advantage of all the batteries. That's most of my gold right there. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. Wait for a little bit more gold to come out, you know. But it's looking nicer already. See how much nicer it is with a gold volcano? Just saying. Hey, it's not flooded anymore. That's nice. So... Yep. Luckily, that's not so bad right there. Uh-huh. Finally getting to play with this rubber wire a little bit, you know. I know, 4,000 watt wire, it's pretty cool. Just gotta make a little bit more rubber. Or get a little more gold. Then on this side, should be making more iron. Yeah, this is got 9 more, but you know what? I want to start with make iron to steel forever. And now we're going to be doing steel as well. I think it's time. Steel is going to be very nice. And it's going to launch us into making some really nice build over here eventually. Meanwhile, we're making edamame like crazy. We should probably think about giving some of that to George. Oh, George. George is over here. It would probably be better to come and get George through this direction, you know? Maybe we could drop down this direction here. And then a sand dig down to this direction here. And then I dig over here. And then another ladder segment, like, down here. Something like that. Maybe also, you know, why not? Let's have a, Shit, don't do that. Cancel. There, you can do that, and then we can knock on it. Yep, knock, knock. Alright, looks like steel is coming out. That's great. So we're up to 340. Yay! Once we get enough steel to set up our first real good metal refinery, that should take care of most of our cooling and needs. So 2 metal refiners plus base cooling plus food storage cooling. Meteor showers, we don't need to worry about that too much. We are refining iron currently. And as far as ceramic goes, we are still trying to refine it. And in here, we have not come in and built any more of that yet. The cook is coming in. Okay, the cook is grabbing some gold. Good to go. Cook is going to come down here. Yep, put some of that in. No, that's good stuff. Only 1 dupe at a time, but, you know, that's not too bad. By the time it's down here, it's not nearly as hot. Eventually, we're going to have steam in there. Now is not that time. We had a lot of water, so... More gold. That gold is coming down in temp quite fast. Crude oil is 34. This is 177. Wow. Yeah, no, it's warm. It's definitely warm, but it should be okay. We shouldn't make any kind of, you know, bad gas or anything. Yay, finally some more of that wire's going in. Alright, let's look at that wire. Can I snip? Deconstruct. We will deconstruct this. I probably will have to go up that direction, though, so I should have more gold, yep. We're gonna come up and go that way. Let's get one of the bridges. Oh, that's kind of slick. And then we're coming up this direction. And through these batteries. I might be getting a little bit excited with the gold. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, well, that seems like a good enough place to end it for today. We got steel. That's gonna help me out next time I play to get the metal refining set up with the base cooling. I might have to move a few of these trees out of the way. I gotta start ranching these slogos. But that would give us food storage because, I mean, right now we got 200,000 calories. We can't eat that much food. And even if we store, I mean, we got so much food. I don't even know if I want to freeze it, you know, but at the same point, you know, having a lot of stuff going bad is not great either. So we'll figure out something to do with it all. Until then, though, I'm going to send you off over to, let's see who's on.